My boyfriend, 21M, believes that we shouldn't be together because his female friend told him our zodiac signs are not compatible. Posted by you/throwaway dame. This is slowly getting ridiculous. My boyfriend of 2 years have a female friend. They were close since middle school, so she has been in his life more than most of his other friends. I guess this is why he listened to her and her opinions on a lot of matters, including our own relationship, which I found out recently. What is happening is that every time we've had a fight, he was going to her to vent about our problems. I was okay with this for a long time, never really thought something would be wrong. They were friends for a long time. I trusted him and wasn't jealous of their friendship. But for a few months, I've noticed a sudden change in my boyfriend's behavior after our fights. Instead of trying to resolve things like we always do, he would get passive-aggressive, ignore me for days, and throw around maybe we should break up quite often. I was really surprised because our fights aren't that serious. For example, ever since we moved in together, we have this agreement that I'm cooking our meals and he cleans everything after. For a week or so he wouldn't, no matter how many times I've asked, because, as he said, Leos don't like to be pushed around. Yeah, every time we fight he would just say stupid shit like this. So I confronted him yesterday and asked what has gotten into him. Apparently his female friend has gotten into astrology and decided that we are not compatible because I'm a Cancer and he's a Leo. He then blamed our little fight on our signs' incompatibility and told me that she's pretty spot on with her descriptions of our relationship, and he started to believe that we're not a good match. This is so stupid. I thought he was joking, but nope. Now I'm thinking if this is even something worth fighting for. I don't believe astrology. I don't think it's an answer to all of the problems that we face, but he's certain that it is because his female friend told him so. I was thinking about meeting up with her, but I don't know if I should. Or maybe with both of them to see what the problem really is. Part of me don't want to throw away this relationship. Those were good 2 years before he started acting like an idiot, but another part of me is bewildered by the amount of stupidity of my boyfriend and his friend. Relevant comments. Commenter 1. Do you really want to be with someone so gullible and weak-minded? Op response. To be fair, he wasn't like that for a whole 2 years we've been together. Just recently. I'm thinking if there's something going on between them, and this astrology bullshit is just a way to end things on their terms maybe. Commenter 2. It could be his way of finding it out. If he's throwing around suggestions of breaking up during every fight, and now he's using zodiac signs as a reason to break up, then he sounds like he's just looking for reasons to end it. He could very well have feelings for this girl, but even if he doesn't sound like a good boyfriend. I would leave. Commenter 3. Or maybe the friend wants to get with him and is manipulating him. He's pretty stupid to fall for it, especially like this, but still. Update 2 months later. I've decided to post a follow-up because my original post gained a lot of attention. I've received plenty of advice and many things have happened ever since then. Be prepared for a long-ass ride. This whole situation is a great lesson to me and I'm working on myself to stop being so naive and gullible. We are not together anymore, which is a good thing, but we didn't broke up right away. I ended up confronting my boyfriend about his friend, her input in our relationship, and him seeking validation from her. As many of you have guessed, there was much more to their friendship that I knew about. I'm not sure how far they went to this day, but to the people that were saying that they're using this whole zodiac incompatibility as an excuse, you were right. We took a break at first, because when I've decided that I want to end things on my own terms, my now ex-boyfriend switched the narrative. Surprisingly enough, he decided he's not ready to let me go, and that he will cut out his friend if it meant we would stay together. And I was stupid enough to believe him, Elmao. 1 week later, I've decided that I will give my boyfriend another chance. We decided on new boundaries, and everything was going smooth for first 2 weeks. That's until I noticed that my boyfriend is being suspicious with his phone, taking it with him even when he's taking a bath. One time he forgot to mute his phone, and I've heard the Facebook Messenger signal coming from the bathroom while he was supposedly taking a bath. I've never ever checked his phone before, and I wasn't planning to, so I just asked him to show me his messages. I guess he was surprised because I never was the type to check what he's up to, so he got quite defensive, but I wasn't planning on giving up. We had a whole argument about me not trusting him, to which I agreed that I don't, and he should just show me his phone so we can be done with it. And he did. Guess what I found out? That he's still in contact with his astrology-obsessed friend, and their conversations aren't exactly a friendly banter. Me finding out led to even more of an argument, in which my boyfriend admitted to cheating on me with his friend, blamed it on me being a Cancer, and him being a Leo again, then proceeded to tell me the only reason why he was fighting to stay with me is because, as a Cancer, I'm very homely and living with me is great. but I don't give him the thrill that his Sagittarius friend is giving him. So yeah, I kicked him out. I'm on the lease anyways, and when he tried to argue to let him stay for a few days, until he finds his own apartment, I told him that as a Cancer I'm not sure I can control my emotions, and don't murder him in his sleep. That's how my ex became my ex. What I've learned from this is to avoid anyone who believes in astrology as a romantic partner, to be more wary of my future partner's friendships, as many things may not be what they seem.